Today, I'm gonna walk you through the process of deploying a landing page on AWS using S3, CloudFront, and AWS Certificate Manager. By the end of this guide, you'll have your landing page hosted securely with a custom domain and served globally for optimal performance. We'll cover everything from creating the S3 buckets to setting up a CloudFront distribution and configuring DNS setting in Route 63. Let's get started. First, I log into my AWS Management Console. I navigate to the S3 service and click on Create Buckets. I enter a unique bucket name, ensuring I select the region closest to my target audience for optimal performance. Then I disable block all access because this is a public facing landing page, and I acknowledge the warning. Once the bucket is created, I need to set the correct permission to make the content publicly accessible. But before that, I go to the property tab to configure static website hosting. I enable static website hosting, set the index document to index.html, and specify an error document if needed. Finally, I hit save to complete the S3 setup. Now, also, I need to go to permission tab. Under bucket policy, I click on edit and paste the following privacy. Replacing your bucket name with the name of my bucket. I save the change, making sure the bucket is publicly accessible for the web. After setting up the permission, I go to property tab. No, it's already done. Now I will upload the landing page, but before that I go to the Pix4 landing page builder. I design it to match my vision, and once I'm happy with the layout, I export it as a static HTML file. I will save the project, and with the file ready, I return to my S3 buckets in AWS and upload all the necessary files, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and images into the bucket. I will upload the folder, all the folder. After the upload, I go back to the Properties tab. Find the bucket website endpoint and copy it. I paste this endpoint into my browser to test and make sure the landing page is displaying correctly. I will choose the folder containing files. Normally this is the name of landing page. Now I navigate to AWS Certificate Manager ACM to secure my landing page. I click on Request a Certificate and choose Request a Public Certificate. I enter my domain name such as marik.ilinxu.com or wilinxu.com as you want. For validation, I select DNS validation because it's quicker and easier, especially since I'm using Route 53. I review the details and submit the request, and then I proceed to validate the certificate. Next, I go to CloudFront service. I click Create Distribution. Name of the bucket. I will direct HTTP to HTTPS. I'll select the not enable security process because the other choice is not followable. I choose the certificate and I will add alternate domain name. It's important. This point is important. If you forget it, you will not have any landing page deployed. Finally, I open Route 53. I set up my DNS. To set up my DNS, I select my domain and click Create Record. I set the record type to CNAME and enter my subdomain, Marik. But I need the CloudFront endpoint. I go to CloudFront to get it. I use the endpoint just to test it before adding the CNAME. It works. We'll add it as value and create the record. Next, I open a new tab, navigate back to the CloudFront. Now I will copy the URL. I will add the folder because you can create as you want, as many folder as you want. Folder, I mean by folder, the name of landing page. So it's okay, you have your landing page. With this guide, I'll have my landing page successfully deployed, secured with an SSL certificate, and distributed globally with CloudFront. This setup ensures that my site is fast, secure, and reliable for visitors worldwide.